Why is it that it seems like babies say Dada before they say Mama? Well, let's talk about some tips today to see if you can get your baby to say Mama before Dada. Now, I have 3 children, and I worked with my first child because he was the only one and I had the time, and so I did a lot of stretching and a lot of the techniques we're going to talk about today, and he said Mama first. Now, my other babies said Dada first. And why does it matter? Well, I guess it really doesn't matter, but we carried the baby for 9 months. We should have them say Mama before Dada, but it really depends on what's going on with the baby's oral structure and what's going on with the baby, depending on which one they choose to say first. But it does seem like in general, babies will say Dada before they say Mama. So let's talk about a couple techniques. So some of the things that you can do is, first of all, we know how important it is to have our mouth closed and our tongue rest position up into the roof of the mouth. And with that closed lips, your lips will be more used to being in the correct position, and it'll be a lot easier to go Mama instead of Dada. A lot of the children that say Dada first don't activate their lips very well. And so if you notice that your baby's mouth is open, like this baby's mouth is open, what you would do is just very gently put your finger underneath their bottom lip and just close their lips. And you can do that and talk to them and play with them. And like I already said in another video, you have to make sure that they can breathe with their mouth closed. Now, usually they're fine because if they're bottle feeding or breastfeeding, they're using their nasal airway. But look at the little nares, that's these little siders on the side of the nose. And if you're closing lips and those nares are flaring, that could mean that they're having a little bit of issue with airway. So you want to then probably go see a pediatrician or the ENT and have someone look at the airway and make sure it's patent, which means that it's working functionally enough for you to get a good airway. So if they're doing that, keep the lips closed. That's one way. Another way is you go underneath the lip, so under the lip, right here, and you can just stretch on both sides right here. Some of the stretches that you may be familiar with if your baby had a lip tie, where you take the lips and you lift them up. This, you're gonna take it and you're gonna pull them down towards the bottom lip. You can also just come down the nose, come around here, and then pull the lips together. So come down, around, and pull the lips together. And do some stretching where you're pulling lips down, so you're going down and pulling. You're also doing some stretching on both sides to get the lips activated. And you know what else is another thing that you can do is say Mama. You know, Mama's gonna feed you. Mama's gonna get your diaper changed. Where's Mama? Mama. And the more talking that you do to your baby and basically reporting everything that you do, the more words that they will produce and the greater their language will be, and they'll probably be better talkers. But another really valuable tip to help them say Mama first is spoon feeding. Why is that? Well, if you put the spoon in correctly and you follow the baby's lead, so you present the spoon in the visual area, you can tap the top lip to see if they're ready and open their mouth. Of course, we never put a spoon in their mouth if they don't want it or they're not ready. And we certainly don't airplane it in and then, you know, kind of drop it off, because that's kind of scary and tricky. But if you put your spoon in the baby's mouth and you put a little bit of weight down and wait for the lips to activate and then pull your spoon out instead of lifting up, you will get active lips and you will get Mama. So hopefully these tips were helpful. Remember, keep your baby's lips closed. You can do a variety of stretching, saying Mama a lot for them and modeling it for them and talking to them and saying Mama, Mama. Things like that will get them to activate their lips to say Mama. And then spoon feeding, putting that spoon down on the tongue, wait for the lips to activate, pull the spoon straight out. Do not lift that spoon up. That way you will get those lips to activate, and hopefully you will accomplish your goal of having your baby say Mama before Dada. Thanks for your time, and please Leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything you're interested in learning about. And also please like it and subscribe so you don't miss any of the topics that I'll be talking about. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.